Egyptian goddess Heqet played a prominent role in ancient Egyptian mythology and religious practices. As a deity associated with fertility and birth, she was believed to be instrumental in the renaissance of Osiris and even played a part in the mummification process. Through her iconography, particularly with the frog symbol, Heqet symbolized the beginning of life and the creation of the world. Her influence extended to pregnancy and childbirth, and her worship was observed in temples dedicated to her. Heqet's significance also extended to the afterlife, where she was believed to assist the deceased. Her legacy can still be seen in ancient Egyptian art and texts. Who is Heqet in Egyptian mythology? In the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian mythology, Heqet occupies a prominent position as a significant deity. Let's delve into the multifaceted nature of this ancient Egyptian goddess, exploring her role in their religious practices and the symbolism attached to her. The role of Heqet in ancient Egyptian religion. Heqet held a vital role in the complex and ritualistic ancient Egyptian religion. As the goddess of birth, fertility, and creation, she played a crucial part in the mythological narrative of the rebirth of Osiris. With her association with the process of mummification, Heqet was regarded as an influential figure during the final stages of life and symbolized the cycle of life, death, and resurrection. Heqet's iconography and symbolism to represent the essence of Heqet, ancient Egyptians depicted her with the head of a frog. This unique iconography symbolized her association with fertility and the annual inundation of the Nile, where frogs emerged abundantly. Considered the wife of Khnum, the creator god, Heqet was believed to breathe life into the clay figures made by Khnum, giving them existence and vitality. The frog symbolism associated with Heqet further embodied notions of prosperity, rebirth, and the beginning of life. The presence of frogs during the flooding of the Nile connected them with the concept of fertility and the start of a new agricultural cycle, emphasizing Heqet's significance in the creation and sustenance of life in ancient Egypt. Significance of frog symbolism in ancient Egyptian culture. Relation between frog symbolism and fertility. Role of frogs in the annual inundation of the Nile. These subtopics shed light on the broader significance of Heqet's iconography and symbolism, which permeated the religious and cultural fabric of ancient Egyptian society. The connection between Heqet and fertility. The goddess Heqet played a pivotal role in ancient Egyptian mythology, particularly in relation to fertility and birth. Through her association with these concepts, she garnered immense reverence in the religious practices of the time. Let's explore two key aspects of Heqet's connection to fertility. Heqet as the goddess of birth and life. Heqet held a prominent position as the goddess of birth and life. Ancient Egyptians believed that she directly influenced the process of childbirth. As expectant mothers approached the final stages of labor, they often turned to Heqet for assistance and protection. Her divine presence was thought to ensure the successful delivery of new life into the world. Alongside her role in birth, Heqet was also associated with the creation and sustenance of life, highlighting her significance in the cycle of existence. The relationship between Heqet and the frog symbolism. An intriguing aspect of Heqet's fertility association lies in her strong connection to the symbolism of frogs. Frogs were believed to represent fertility and abundance due to their appearance in large numbers during the annual Nile flood. This natural occurrence was seen as a sign of new life and the rejuvenation of the land. Heqet's depiction with the head of a frog further emphasized her connection to this symbolism. The ancient Egyptians believed that the presence of frogs signified her divine presence and her ability to bring about fertility and prosperity to the people. In essence, Heqet's role as the goddess of birth and life, coupled with her association with the symbolism of frogs, solidifies her significance in the realm of fertility in ancient Egyptian culture. Her presence and influence were deeply intertwined with the cycles of creation, birth, and the abundance of life itself. Heqet's involvement in the Osiris myth. Heqet, the Egyptian goddess with a frog's head, played a significant role in the myth of Osiris, the ancient Egyptian god of the afterlife and rebirth. She was intimately connected to the resurrection of Osiris, symbolizing the transformative power of life and death. Heqet's role in the resurrection of Osiris. Heqet's involvement in the resurrection of Osiris was crucial. According to mythology, after Osiris was killed by his brother Seth, his body was dismembered and scattered. It was through the intervention of Heqet that Osiris was able to be resurrected and become the ruler of the Egyptian underworld. Heqet's role in this process was to assist in reassembling and revitalizing Osiris' body. She used her divine powers of fertility and creation to breathe life back into him, symbolizing the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth.